4 Stoic ways to handle disrespect like a boss. A guide to rising above insult, walking with dignity, and mastering your inner kingdom. There will be moments in life when someone will try to belittle you. They may roll their eyes at your words, interrupt your thoughts, twist your intentions, or speak your name with a tone dipped in sarcasm. It cuts, doesn't it? Not always loudly. Sometimes it's sharp and public. Other times, it's quiet, like a whisper meant to sting. But either way, it hurts. It challenges something ancient within us, the need to defend, to respond, to restore what feels like an attack on our dignity. The temptation, of course, is to lash out, to meet fire with fire, to reclaim control with louder words or sharper wit. After all, why should you let someone walk over your name and remain silent? But the truth is simple. Disrespect is external. It only becomes internal when you allow it in. The Stoic path doesn't require you to suppress your emotions or pretend the insult never happened. It requires something far greater: mastery. The Stoic doesn't fight disrespect with retaliation. He transforms it into fuel for wisdom. He turns insult into insight. He lets others reveal themselves while he remains centered, untouched, and immovable. So how do you do this? How do you handle disrespect like a boss, not with rage, but with quiet, commanding strength? Here are 4 Stoic practices that will help you carry yourself with dignity, even in the face of contempt. 1. Recognize that disrespect reflects the other, not you. When someone disrespects you, they are speaking volumes, not about you, but about themselves. The insult, the eye roll, the sarcasm, they aren't reflections of your worth. They are symptoms of the other person's unrest, a projection of their inner war. The wise know this. No one with true self-respect seeks to tear others down. Disrespect comes from imbalance, from fear, from a lack of discipline, from wounds that were never healed and egos that are easily threatened. So when someone mocks you, interrupts you, or disregards your presence, pause. Don't take the bait, because in truth, their behavior is a mirror they accidentally hold up to themselves. And if you're wise, you'll look not into the mirror, but through it. Marcus Aurelius taught us not to take offense where none is needed. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. In that space, between their action and your response, is power, real power, the kind that doesn't seek to dominate others, but only to govern itself. The Stoic steps back, observes, recognizes the insult for what it is, a symptom, not a sentence, and with that, he is free. 2. Control what you can. Your response. The second Stoic principle is both simple and revolutionary. Control what is yours, release what is not. You cannot stop others from speaking poorly of you. You cannot dictate how someone else sees you or treats you. That power was never yours to begin with. But you can control how you respond. And within that choice, everything changes. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome and philosopher of resilience, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You have been given a divine opportunity every time someone disrespects you. An invitation to rise, to show mastery, to choose peace over ego. Yes, your ego will want to shout. Your pride will want to strike. But your soul? It knows better. It knows that silence, when rooted in strength, speaks louder than any retaliation. A true Stoic does not react from habit. He responds with intention. He does not explode. He breathes. He does not crumble. He stands. When someone tries to shake you, and you remain steady, you become unshakable. That is how real strength feels, not like thunder, but like stillness in a storm. So when your heart races and your fists clench, stop. Choose to stay grounded. Choose to walk forward, not downward, because nothing terrifies a disrespectful soul more than someone who refuses to stoop to their level. 3. Know that you are above the need for validation. Why does disrespect sting so much? Because at some level, we want others to approve of us. We want them to respect us, to recognize our worth, to see us rightly. But here's the hard truth. When you need validation from others, you've already handed them control of your inner world. And anyone who can validate you can also invalidate you. Disrespect has power only over those still seeking permission to feel valuable. Seneca, one of the wisest Stoics, put it bluntly, a man who is good and virtuous cannot be harmed by the opinions of others. This is the golden key. The moment you no longer need their respect is the moment you are immune to their disrespect. When you live from a place of internal certainty, when you know your values, your worth, your purpose, what someone else thinks of you becomes almost irrelevant. Their disapproval is like shouting at a mountain. It echoes back at them, but never reaches your summit. This isn't arrogance, it's confidence built from truth. So the next time someone disrespects you, ask yourself, have I done anything dishonorable? If the answer is no, then let it go. Walk with your head high. Because your self-worth is not rented space, it's sovereign land. 4. Ask. What does this say about them? Not me? There is a powerful shift that happens when you stop asking, why did they do this to me? And start asking, what does this reveal about them? Most disrespect is not about you at all. It's a cry for help disguised as cruelty. A cry from someone who feels unseen, unheard, inadequate, jealous, or broken. Their arrows are aimed outward because they fear looking inward. So let them fire. Let them bark. Let them boil. Seneca again reminds us, a wise man is indifferent to that which he cannot control. You do not need to respond to every provocation. You do not need to dignify every insult. When a dog snarls at you from behind a fence, do you snarl back? When a storm rolls in, do you scream at the clouds? No, you walk on, you walk higher. And eventually, the one who tried to provoke you is left behind, shouting into silence. Disrespect is not your burden. It's their confession. And your dignity is not something they can steal. It's something only you can give away. Final reflection. Rise. Don't react. To handle disrespect like a boss is not to fight louder or harder. It is to walk with such calm, such clarity, such composure, that no insult can pull you down from your path. It is to remain rooted when others shake, to remain noble when others mock. It is to let your silence speak louder than their noise. You don't need to prove your worth. You only need to live it. The Stoic doesn't dominate others. He masters himself. And in mastering himself, he becomes untouchable, not because he is feared, but because he is free. So let them whisper, let them mock, let them judge. You walk on, you walk higher, you walk like a boss.